Have you ever scrutinized your environment? Examine your surroundings and reflect on your present situation. What auditory stimuli do you perceive? Which experiences engage your senses? Inhale deeply and perceive the fragrances that envelop you. In this tranquility, one uncovers the fundamental nature of manifestation. It is essential to turn our attention within and relinquish the persistent noise of the mind, particularly during our moments of manifestation. Therefore, merely observe. Clear your mind and allow your breath to direct you. Permit yourself to attune to the symphony of sounds enveloping your existence. In those cherished times, if you desire, softly close your eyes, and on the canvas of your thoughts illustrate the clear image of the longing that originates from the depths of your heart. However, endeavor to execute this with utmost gentleness, devoid of force or urgency. In this sanctified environment, we ought not to suppress our emotions or combat our feelings. Rather, we merely have the impression of obtaining our want in the present moment. Envision the texture, warmth, aroma, and sound of it. In this position, we can liberate our innermost desires, much to a bird emancipated from its confinement. If visualization is not your preferred method, do not be concerned. Commit to this practice as long as it aligns with your essence. Do not impose your will upon it. Instead, consistently redirect your consciousness to the ever-evolving present moment. Recognize that the practice of manifestation occurs seamlessly, akin to a tranquil river. It was never meant to be a significant undertaking. The essential aspect that frequently eludes us is that, to materialize as though we already possess our aspirations, we must reflect our present state of being. Upon arriving, we may experience a fleeting high, but our emotions will ultimately revert to their baseline, characterized by tranquility and neutrality, akin to the stillness of a placid lake. The journey toward authenticity and fulfillment commences with the acceptance of our feelings in the present moment. To manifest, we must first acknowledge our present emotions as the conduit to our ambitions. Through this spiritual introspection, we unveil the fundamental essence of manifestation, propelling our journey further. To realize our aspirations, we can pursue a course informed by the principles of spiritual understanding. We need not pursue an aspiration. We are currently realizing that aspiration in the present moment. This new perspective engenders an inner tranquility that surpasses verbal expression. We explore the profound nature of our inner environment, a timeless refuge unaffected by external conditions. True happiness is not an external construct manipulated by worldly possessions, but rather an art form cultivated within ourselves, a masterpiece of our own making. This constitutes the essence of old spiritual wisdom that supports the practice of manifestation. To comprehend this alchemical process, we must align our desires with the energy of the current moment. We must maintain a condition of tranquil satisfaction where aspirations seamlessly manifest into reality. This, esteemed friends, exemplifies the genuine potency of manifestation, which eradicates all obstacles separating us from our aspirations. As a verb, manifestation denotes an act of considerable importance, signifying the act of making visible or certain through demonstration or exhibition. Nonetheless, its genuine core surpasses the superficial quest for material possessions, such as a new automobile, a residence, or apparel. Manifestation fundamentally serves as an invitation to enhance our self-awareness, acknowledging and appreciating what currently exists in our lives. It is an invitation to embrace unconditional self-love, to envision and affirm our potential to attain the highest form of ourselves. It is an expedition of self-exploration, a pursuit to transcend our previously conceived limitations. It is having faith that what is meant for you exists beyond your current circumstances. What is destined for you is destined for you. Manifestation is fundamentally connected to our mindset. It is the practice of transforming oneself into an unexperienced version aimed at manifesting a life that previously existed solely in our aspirations. Throughout this journey, manifestation evolves into a personal connection with our higher power, whether it is God, the universe, or any divinity embraced by our beliefs. It is the acknowledgement that we are co-creators of our reality and that we are deserving of the objectives we choose for ourselves. 5 essential steps significantly aid the manifestation process. You may be familiar with these, but I will briefly discuss them to reinforce this understanding. The initial step is thankfulness. Commence with expressing thanks for your existing possessions, as gratitude serves as the robust foundation upon which manifestation is established. The subsequent phase involves altering your mentality. Transformation initiates inwardly, requiring a shift in mentality. Liberate yourself from constraining beliefs and adopt an abundance-oriented mindset. The third phase is visualization. Visualization is a potent instrument. Clearly see your desires and immerse yourself in the emotions linked to that image. The fourth step involves inspired action. Act in accordance with your objectives. Allow your intuition to direct your efforts, as manifestation necessitates tangible measures toward your aspirations. The sixth step is forbearance. It is essential to recognize that manifestation necessitates patience. Have faith in the process and recognize that when you possess self-belief and confidence in the universe, the appropriate moment for your aspirations to materialize will become apparent. By adopting these concepts, we initiate a manifestation journey that, beyond the acquisition of worldly possessions, it evolves into a spiritual pursuit of self-discovery, development, and personal fulfillment. Contemplate briefly the aspects of your life that materialize readily, the thoughts to which you scarcely devote more than a fleeting glance. They manifest effortlessly due to their alignment with your present condition. Every idea, as it traverses our consciousness, mirrors our inner reality with remarkable accuracy. Meditation is an exceptional practice for fostering this experience of distinctive presence. However, if meditation appears to be a formidable endeavor for you, do not despair, as there are different avenues available. Participate in endeavors that need your complete attention, such as cycling, high-intensity sports, skiing, or playing a musical instrument. These immersive experiences envelop you in the comforting embrace of the current moment. In this hallowed zone, our thoughts get enhanced potency. By cultivating a singular idea into a condition of presence and neutrality, we initiate the potent forces of manifestation. For individuals seeking a more profound experience, the practice of daily meditation would be very intriguing. Dedicate a few valuable minutes each day to still your mind, permitting your aspirations to assume prominence. Have faith in this process, my friends, and ready yourselves to observe the remarkable transformation emerging from your own consciousness. This embodies the essence of manifestation, a sacred amalgamation of spiritual insight and personal metamorphosis, wherein aspirations germinate and thrive in the fertile ground of the present moment. Therefore, relinquish the tendency to complicate everything, as the practice of manifestation is far more attainable than you see. The aspirations we perceive as little and insignificant are effortlessly manifested due to our indifferent approach and unwavering belief in their realization, often without further contemplation. Now envision directing the same mindset towards our grander aspirations. Consequently, it is imperative to have confidence in the process and maintain unwavering faith. Maintain faith in the process even when initial indications suggest otherwise. Recognize that all your thoughts require contemplation, and even moderate reflection yields effects. The cosmos has a wonderful propensity to fulfill our wants in ways beyond our imagination, but this occurs only when we relinquish control. Disregard the methodology, as it is not our responsibility. We should concentrate solely on our objectives and disregard the methods. Thoughts alone do not construct our reality. They originate from our thoughts and assumptions that fundamentally influence the world we perceive. The idea that ideas alone determine reality is a belief or assumption in its own right. It is troubling that this fallacy endures, as its veracity would result in the immediate manifestation of all our thoughts. This may pose a problem, since many individuals undertake a frantic or confrontational path when faced with dissenting ideas, fearing their realization. In actuality, it is not the contrary notion itself that materializes, but the significance we ascribe to it by our beliefs and focus that animates it. There is no necessity to contend with your thoughts in an attempt to negate or eliminate them. Do not compel yourself into a relentless cycle of artificial positivity or hollow affirmations when pessimism overwhelms your thoughts. Instead, esteemed friends, concentrate your efforts within the refuge of your convictions. Foster an unwavering conviction in your aspirations. Surrender authority and have faith in the seamless process of manifestation. In doing so, we uncover the fundamental nature of this art, wherein thoughts only echo our reality, and beliefs serve as the architects that construct our life. Regard your ideas as transient visitors, guests in your life devoid of authority over you. Observe them without responding, and they will materialize in your reality in accordance with the extent of your focus. This is an effective method for extricating oneself from the entanglement of thoughts. Contemplate the intricate patterns that influenced your reality prior to acquiring this understanding. Do you believe it was necessary to persistently advocate for them or acknowledge their presence for them to remain in your life? These patterns, my acquaintances, were not the product of contemplation. They originated from the convictions and presumptions you maintained regarding yourself and your environment. While thoughts can function as instruments of transformation, envision a more potent avenue for altering your beliefs and assumptions, an avenue that awaits your discovery. From this new perspective, it would be beneficial to compile a list of desired beliefs that you wish to adopt regarding any aspect of your choosing. Recite them individually or as a melodious chant to your own spirit. During your transformative journey, should any ideas or emotions emerge that challenge these newly adopted beliefs, disregard them. Avoid engaging in talks or negotiations with these thoughts or emotions. Permit your intellect to articulate and your physique to experience. Permit the tempest of thoughts and the surges of emotions to unfold elegantly. A significant alteration transpires within the core of our being when we engage in this action. During this process, our beliefs and assumptions experience a significant metamorphosis, like to a phoenix emerging from the ashes. If executed with precision and patience, this can be a transformative process, resulting in a changed individual who embodies newly discovered ideas and navigates a previously uncharted path of potential. This is the pathway to inner alchemy, where ideas transform into whispers amidst the winds of change, and beliefs serve as the architects of our reality. Eventually, the mind and body will relinquish their resistance, forsaking the necessity to interrogate or participate in discussions that contest the authenticity of their selected ideas. They will acquiesce, adopting your new convictions with steadfast confidence. In this sacred union of intention and surrender, our capacity for manifestation ascends, elevating us to heightened states of consciousness with an ease that surpasses expectations. Nonetheless, I urge you to recognize that conflicting thoughts and feelings may re-emerge, a natural facet of cerebral activity. However, be assured your journey stays steadfast. It is essential to arm yourself with wisdom to traverse these currents of conflicting thoughts and emotions. In the event of challenges, remain resolute in the understanding that you possess the authority to mold your convictions, surpassing the transient disturbances of the mind. This underscores a crucial point that I frequently discuss in our videos. The transformation is inside the struggle. As you commence this journey of inner transformation, bear in mind that even amidst the oscillation of conflicting thoughts, your newfound expertise will direct you. As we approach the conclusion of our exploration, let us contemplate the insights we have gained. When we stop resisting and choose to flow with the rhythm of life, we begin to tap into our true inner power. Transformation can feel mysterious sometimes. Just a small shift is enough to spark profound change. With every step forward, we move closer to our deepest essence, a place where the boundaries between ourselves and the universe begin to fade. In that sacred space of pure possibility, we not only shape the world around us, but also define who we truly are. My dear friends, stay committed and steady on this path, because the journey of inner transformation is more than personal growth. It's a spiritual awakening. It's a journey that reveals not just your ability to manifest, but your true self waiting patiently to be fully seen and expressed. I encourage you to walk this path with grace and intention. Let your growth be guided by curiosity, clarity, and courage. Thank you for being part of this experience. If this message touched something within you, please support the channel by liking, subscribing, sharing with others, and leaving your thoughts in the comments below. Your presence means the world. Until next time, take care and continue walking toward your highest self.